I know that you want to start your own brewpub in the near future. So I want to explain you how to create a brewpub with a method that is easy and with low risk to start one. My name is Edgarfxz, soy Tío Cisarte. If you don't know me, it's time to subscribe to this beautiful channel, activate the bell and give me a like immediately. First of all, I want to tell you that I have more than 7 years of experience in this industry. So I have had successful and failure in this one. But when I knew about the Balanced Scorecard, I could have more successful in my business. The main reason is that I had a general standpoint how to start my business. For example, the Balanced Scorecard has 4 different criteria. The first one is the finance, where you're going to set your profit goal. The customers, well, you need many happy and loyal customers. In the internal process, well, you have to create the best beers and the best dishes for the customers. And obviously, everything that is happening in your internal process will affect to your customers. So it is important, and everything is related. And finally, the learning and the growth, because you must know about every stage and every process. You must know enough to increase the quality of it. And the planning goes from the finance to the learning growth, and the implementation from the learning and growth to the finance. So I'm going to give you an example. First of all, we have the finance. You have to set your profit goal. For example, you want to set $25,000 monthly. Well, you have to understand the cash flow of your company, that are the sales minus the operating costs, that are the gross profits. Gross profits, in this case, $25,000 are your gross profits. And obviously, you have to understand and learn to price your beer and dish and every product that you can offer in your brewpub. And obviously, you have to understand what is the equilibrium point of sales. Well, in the future videos, I'm going to explain you more about this and probably how to calculate it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, it's time to do it. Well, the next part are the customers. As I have told you before, we want many happy and loyal customers, because thanks to them, we're going to obtain the money to achieve our goal. And with this, you must know how many customers you need to operate your brewpub. In this case, if you want to handle or attend 100 customers per hour, well, you have an idea of the size of your brewpub. And from the customers, you must know the average consumption of each one. The main reason, because probably if you don't want to have or to attend 100 customers per hour, probably you can, if you increase the average consumption, you can reduce that quantity. And obviously, your infrastructure will be less than you can imagine. So with these 3 parameters, you can figure out how big your brewery will be, or your brewpub. And follow that, we have the internal process. I have told you before, we want happy and loyal customers. So to attract that happy and loyal customers, well, we have to create marketing strategies. And obviously with some Facebook or Google ads or Instagram ads. Well, I have some videos on how to create this kind of ads. So just you have to watch it and learn more about this. Obviously, in the internal process, well, you have to understand the attention of your staff. For example, in this one, you can measure if your staff is attending in perfect way to your customer or not. They can evaluate them, and you can have a feedback. With the brewing process, it happens with the same in the cooking process and in the cleaning process. Well, all the internal process. The main reason to offer to your customers the best products and services, and we depend from the staff. So we have to hire the best one and retain the best one too. The next part is the learning and the growth, and obviously the implementation. For example, if you are starting from zero, you don't have idea of nothing. Well, you have to learn to brew the beer. But if you don't want to brew, well, you have to hire someone else. Or if you don't want to hire, probably you can have an association or you can have a partner who is in charge of the brewing process. It happens with the same with the kitchen. And in this case, you can create pairings that are perfect with the beer. For example, pizza and beer, tequila and beers, and so on. Well, in this case, you have to define which kind of cuisine you want to offer. And in that part, you're going to create the experience and the value of your business. Well, obviously, you have to learn digital marketing campaigns. For example, you can learn with me. It's just you have to watch my videos. You have to watch this here down below in the description and so on. And obviously, you have to learn the laws and the requirements, because the requirements can change a lot of from city to city. So it is important to know more about this. And finally, when you have more about this and you have an idea of the size of your target of your profits, well, you are going to invest in equipment and in the raw materials. So I hope that with this methodology, you have now a general standpoint of how to start your own brewpub. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you haven't, and let's see you until the next.